Welcome back, beautiful people. I'm so glad you're here with me today. Today I'm sharing something personal, a journey through 5 incredible countries that truly changed my life in ways I never expected. We're not just talking about places, but about the moments and lessons that shaped who I am, deep down. This is about stepping outside your comfort zone, finding strength in solitude, and seeing the world, and yourself, differently, with new eyes. Each country is a chapter in my story, and I hope it inspires you to reflect on your own journey, wherever it may lead. So get comfortable, settle in, and let's begin this adventure together. Let's go back to where one of the biggest shifts began, to a land of ancient traditions and modern marvels. Let's go to Japan, the start of it all. Arriving in Tokyo felt like entering another world. Electric energy on the surface, neon lights and a constant hum of life all around, but a deep calm underneath, waiting to be discovered in the quiet corners of the city. In the Arashiyama Bamboo Grove, Kyoto, I found a stillness I'd never known before. The gentle rustle of bamboo in the wind felt like nature's own meditation. The concept of Ichigo Ichi, cherishing each unique moment, began to change how I saw my own life. Every encounter, every breath felt more precious. I learned to savor the simple things, sipping tea, letting the aroma and warmth fill my senses, feeling the gentle heat of a cup between my palms, grounding me in the present moment and noticing the beauty in the mundane, sunlight on a tatami mat, the order of daily rituals. The culture of omotenashi, genuine hospitality, was everywhere, from train conductors bowing with respect, to the kindness of a Ryokan family who welcomed me as if I were an old friend, making me feel at home in a foreign land. It made me rethink how I interact with others back home, and how small gestures can create deep connections. Wandering ancient temples, I saw a society built on respect and harmony, not restrictive but graceful, where tradition and modernity coexist. Japan challenged my Western mindset of constant rushing, showing me the value of pausing and being present. I learned the value of slowing down, letting go of the urge to multitask, doing one thing at a time, and giving it my full attention, whether it was writing, eating, or simply breathing. I found peace in small, deliberate actions, each movement a meditation, each task a chance to be fully alive. Meals were art, presented with care, celebrating the seasons, and inviting me to appreciate the fleeting beauty of each ingredient. I learned that every part of life can be approached with intention, from the way food is prepared to the way it is enjoyed. Sitting in a Zen garden, raking gravel, I realized it wasn't about perfection, but about being present in the process, embracing impermanence. These quiet moments taught me that peace is cultivated within, not found elsewhere, and that contentment grows from mindful awareness. The respect for community and shared responsibility created a sense of safety and trust, especially as a solo traveler exploring new places. Japan didn't just show me a new country, it revealed a new way to live, to be present, and to honor each day. It planted a seed of mindfulness that continues to shape how I see the world and myself long after I left. Leaving Japan, I carried a precious gift, the understanding that peace is a practice, a way of life that must be nurtured daily. It's in how you listen to others, how you listen to yourself, how you see the world around you, and how you breathe through each moment, no matter how ordinary. The lessons of Japan were the beginning of a quiet revolution in my soul, a gentle shift toward a more intentional life. I left with a new sense of purpose and calm, and a deeper appreciation for the present. The journey had only just begun, and I knew I would carry these lessons wherever I went. Next, I found myself in a place that awakened all my senses. Let's go to Morocco. Transition music. Morocco was a vibrant explosion of the senses. Marrakech's Jemaa El Fna Square, alive with scents, sounds, and colors. At first the chaos was overwhelming, but I learned to embrace it, letting go of control and trusting the flow. The people defined my experience, inviting me for mint tea, sharing tagine, and connecting beyond language. Morocco taught me that vulnerability is a bridge, not a weakness. Getting lost in the Fes Medina, a young boy guided me out, asking nothing but a smile in return, a small act that spoke volumes. I learned to look past the surface and see the humanity in everyone. My curiosity became a tool for connection. In the Sahara, under a sky full of stars, I felt both small and deeply connected to the universe. The colors, Chefchaouen blue, the desert's ochre, intricate tiles, reawakened my creativity. Meals were communal, breaking bread a universal act of friendship. I learned resilience and adaptability, embracing the Moroccan philosophy of inshallah, accepting what I couldn't control. Morocco stripped away my reservations and replaced them with bold curiosity. The most beautiful experiences often lie just beyond discomfort. Morocco taught me to engage with the world fully, with all my senses. It was a lesson in openness, connection, and the joy of the unknown. Next, I sought solitude in a land of fire and ice. Let's go to Iceland. Transition music. Iceland felt like another planet, raw, elemental, and breathtaking. Alone in a camper van on the ring road, the vast landscapes and wild weather became my only companions. The solitude was intense, forcing me to confront my thoughts and fears. In the quiet, I learned to sit with my feelings and listen to myself. Standing before Skogafoss waterfall, I felt my doubts wash away, replaced by a sense of resilience. The land's stark beauty taught me about life's ability to flourish in harsh conditions, a metaphor for personal growth. Seeing the northern lights for the first time was pure magic, a reminder of the world's wonder. The challenges, changing a tire in the rain, cooking in the van, built a deep, unshakable confidence. Icelanders' quiet strength and their saying, "Theta reddest, it will all work out," became my mantra. Walking the black sand beaches, I learned there's beauty in contrasts and strength in facing the wild. The solitude wasn't lonely, it was clarifying. I became my own best friend, filling journals and hiking for hours alone. Iceland carved out a space of quiet confidence and self-awareness within me. Solitude became a tool for growth, not something to fear. By facing nature's wildness, I found my own. Next, I journeyed into history and adventure. Let's go to Peru. Transition music. 25. Arriving in Peru was like stepping back in time. Each moment felt infused with the echoes of ancient civilizations and the promise of new discoveries. Cusco's streets whispered stories of the Inca Empire, their stones worn smooth by centuries of footsteps and tradition. Hiking the Inca Trail to Machu Picchu was more than a physical challenge. It was a journey through breathtaking landscapes and living history. It was a spiritual pilgrimage, a chance to reflect and connect with something greater than myself. Each step felt significant, connecting me to centuries of history and the countless travelers who came before. Our Quechua guide shared the mythology of Pachamama, the revered Earth Mother, and the sacred relationship with the land, teaching us to walk with respect and gratitude. The mountains became living spirits, apus, guardians of the valleys and villages below, and the landscape was woven with meaning, every peak and river holding a story. Reaching the Sun Gate at dawn, after days of anticipation and effort, seeing Machu Picchu emerge from the mist, bathed in golden light, was a moment of awe and gratitude, a memory etched forever in my heart. Peru's adventures went beyond the trail. Each day brought new thrills and unexpected joys. Flying over the mysterious Nazca lines, exploring the wild Amazon, and learning from a local shaman about ancient healing traditions and the spirit of the rainforest. The biodiversity and mystery of the Amazon reminded me of our responsibility to protect these wonders, for future generations and for the planet. The resilience of the Peruvian people, their vibrant culture and their warmth welcomed me everywhere I went. Their pride and heritage inspired me deeply. Peruvian cuisine, fresh ceviche, hearty quinoa soups, and colorful markets told the story of the country's rich history, blending ancient flavors with modern creativity. Peru awakened my spirit of adventure, igniting a passion for exploration and discovery. It stirred my curiosity for the ancient stories beneath the modern world, urging me to look deeper. To truly understand a place, you must listen to its stories and honor its roots. You must understand its past and let it shape your journey. Peru gave me a profound sense of connection, one that lingers long after leaving, to history, nature, and the human spirit. Adventure isn't just adrenaline, it's about pushing boundaries for deeper perspective and finding meaning in every step. Next, I found freedom and belonging in a land of epic beauty where adventure calls from every horizon. Let's go to New Zealand. Transition music. New Zealand felt like it was made for dreamers. Epic landscapes, endless adventure. Every sunrise over the mountains promised a new story, and every valley seemed to whisper possibilities. It was a place where the wildness of nature met the warmth of its people. Living out of a van, I embraced the Kiwi lifestyle, this time for pure joy and connection with nature. Each morning I woke up to the sound of birds and the sight of mist rolling over the hills, feeling a sense of freedom I'd never known before. Hiking, kayaking, bungee jumping, outdoor life was a way of being, not just a hobby. The adrenaline rush of adventure was matched only by the serenity of quiet moments in the wild, reminding me how alive I could feel. The sense of community was immediate, conversations on trails, in campgrounds and small-town pubs. Strangers became friends over shared stories and laughter, and every encounter felt genuine. The Kiwi spirit, laid back, friendly and unpretentious, captured my heart. There was an openness here, a willingness to welcome newcomers and make them feel at home. Manakitanga, hospitality and kindness, welcomed me as a friend, not just a tourist. I was invited into homes, shared meals, and learned that generosity is a way of life here. For the first time I felt a true sense of belonging. It was as if the land itself was inviting me to stay, to be part of something bigger than myself. As a solo traveler I was used to being an outsider, but here, I was part of something. The warmth of the people and the shared love for the outdoors made it easy to connect. Sitting by Lake Pukaki, I felt a peace and contentment unlike any before, a sense of being exactly where I was meant to be. The stillness of the water reflected the calm I felt inside. Maori culture, with its deep connection to land and community, added richness to my experience. Learning about their traditions and stories gave me a deeper appreciation for this place. New Zealand taught me that freedom is about having space to be your authentic self. Here, I could let go of expectations and simply be. The vast landscapes mirrored infinite possibility within me. Each horizon seemed to stretch my dreams a little further, reminding me that life is full of open doors. I learned to balance independence with community, hiking alone by day, laughing with friends by night. Both solitude and togetherness had their place in my journey. The country's commitment to conservation inspired me to take responsibility for our planet. I saw firsthand how small actions could protect these wild places for generations to come. Leaving New Zealand was bittersweet. I left a piece of my heart, but took its spirit with me. The memories and lessons would shape my path long after I'd gone. Home isn't always a place, it's a feeling of belonging you find within yourself and your community. In New Zealand, I discovered that home can be wherever you feel truly seen and accepted. The journey had changed me forever. I carried a new sense of confidence, gratitude, and hope for what lay ahead. Transition music. So that's my story. 5 countries, 5 chapters of transformation. Travel has been my greatest teacher, breaking me down and building me back up, more mindful and open than ever. It's not about passport stamps, but the imprints left on my soul. Thank you for joining me and letting me share this part of my journey. I hope these stories inspire you to seek your own adventures and growth. If you believe in the power of travel and connection, consider subscribing to the channel. Every subscription helps me bring more stories of inspiration and adventure to you. This community means the world to me. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Until the next journey, stay curious. See you soon.